For the fourth stage, the Tour of Scandinavia left Norway and traveled to Denmark to Henning for an individual time trial. At the top of the general classifications, it is really close and today could be decisive for the overall win of the race. Time trials are loved by some riders and feared by others.
Yeah, I'm super excited. TT Day is always one of my favorites and it's a nice distance. For me, I like to relax more than anything. Get a good warm-up, but not do too much. I think it's easy to overdo it before the race even starts. And then, just get out there and get into a rhythm and see how it goes.
Yeah, it's almost like home. I was riding in the local club here when I was a kid, so it's almost home. The course.
The course?
It's flat with a lot of corners, but I think it's pretty good for me, and yeah, I like the course.
The individual time trial of today is a fast 16.5 kilometers in the streets of Henning, with first rider Femke Beuling on the start ramp kicking off the stage. When Maaike van der Duin took the hot seat for the new best time, it was time for the German Franziska Koch to leave the start ramp. The German time trial specialist has a high pace and finishes with a new best time and gets into the hot seat. After Maaike Bogaert beats Koch's time and gets into the hot seat, it is time for Loretta Hansen and Anouska Koster to start their time trial. Hansen is very fast and takes all the best times on the intermediate timings. But also the Dutch Koster is having a really high pace. And soon there will be a new fastest time. Loretta Hansen powers past the finish line and is 8 seconds faster than Maaike Bogaert. Now stage win favorite Grace Brown starts her time trial and immediately shows her strength in this discipline and has a high and steady pace. When Amber Kraak left the ramp in Henning, Grace Brown is already faster than Loretta Hansen. But all eyes are on Annemiek van Vleuten. The former world champion masters this discipline and is always a contender for the stage win and the general classifications. Meanwhile, Grace Brown crushed the time of Hansen with a nice 20 minutes and 36 seconds and takes place into the hot seat. Then Amber Kraak is doing really well, but finishes just short of the new best time. Now it's the wait for Annemiek van Vleuten. Although she's really fast and takes the corner well and fast, she too falls short on Grace Brown's time. And that means that Grace Brown wins the individual time trial and stage 4 of the Tour of Scandinavia.
Oh, it was fun. It's always nice to be in the hot seat. But yeah, and then seeing the times of other riders, and you're never quite sure until the last moment if someone, has a really strong finish or something. But yeah, I felt quite confident that I could win today.
Grace Brown wins the fourth stage of the Tour of Scandinavia. Amber Kraak is second and Annemiek van Vleuten finishes third. Loretta Hansen is fourth and Maaike Bogaert fifth. Annemiek van Vleuten is now the new race leader in the general classifications and switched places with Cecilie Uttrup-Ludwig, who is now second, 17 seconds behind the former world champion. Amber Kraak is now third and needs 33 seconds to win tomorrow on the fifth and final stage of the Tour of Scandinavia.